Hello everybody, I am Flippy, and today I am bringing you a really awesome trap made by Insubordination and I. He made a version of this trap that was really cool but still not capable of killing a feast winner, so I kind of changed it and altered it and perfected it a bit so then it can kill almost anybody. So with this kit, you're going to have to take advantage of the land and find a mountain range that has a chunk of land outstretching a big drop. So if you were to jump off the side of the outstretched piece of land, you would die of fall damage. In this case, we find a floating island that is above the height needed to kill a guy. So we made a nice little staircase going up there just to make sure that the enemy comes up from the right direction. The only kit that you need for this trap is a Thor kit, and you need as many Thors as you can get your hands on. If you didn't know, you need to be above elevation 80 for netherracks to be placed, and they will also not explode above elevation 80. So if you didn't know, if you right click a netherrack above this height, then it will explode. Each explosion of one block of netherrack is equivalent to half a TNT. So all your Thors are going to have to be keep on Thoring and getting these blocks for the majority of the game. I would suggest the first 20 minutes just to be non-stop making these blocks. In this game we had about 600 netherrack, but you really need 300. It just depends how big you want the explosion to be. Obviously, the bigger the explosion is due to how much netherrack you have, and I suggest every 12 or 16 blocks just to break them and pick it up, so in case you do accidentally blow it up and right click netherrack, you don't die. So now you're at the edge of the extended platform of the mountain where the trap is going to be, and you're going to make a staircase up and a platform up there for your team to stand on, because the guy is going to come to you guys, and that is how they're going to die. Now here is the really important part. Right at the base of the tower, you're going to hollow out the ground, making sure to leave on the top layer of dirt. You want to hollow it out as much as you can, so if you dig to the outside world, you just want to block it off with dirt. Make sure you don't use something like wood or cobblestone, so then if the guy is coming to kill you, he won't just see random cobblestone or wood in the side of the mountain and get suspicious. So you got to make sure to put more netherrack on the side closest to the middle of the mountain, because when this explosion happens, you want the guy to get propelled more to where the tower is, so then he will get knocked off and fly into the air rather than just get blown up and land back on the mountain. You want to put as much netherrack as you can in little pockets, just so you make sure to explode all of it. Make sure you have a lot of netherrack on the bottom end of the top of this little cave system that we made, just so you explode completely through and the guy falls down to his death. Make sure to use all your netherrack, just because there's no point in keeping any of it. Now it is time to make the fuse. If you wanted to, you could have a guy down with the netherrack underground and just sacrifice himself for the trap. That is not necessary. What you can do is to put a netherrack in the ground a little bit, right underneath the tower base. So you're going to climb up, break the block that is right above the netherrack. You can even place a sand or a gravel just to make sure it's directly above. And now you're going to put a sign right above it, so when the guy comes, one of the Thors is going to Thor the sign, which technically doesn't count as a block, so the lightning bolt is going to go to the ground and hit the netherrack and then set off the explosion. So now the trap is wired up and ready to go, so you make sure your entire team is in the tower base, and now you just await the feast winner. This is probably my favorite trap ever, and of course I have to show you guys the reactions and the clip in action. So here it is. Hopefully that doesn't reveal the netherrack. Shit.
Oh.
Okay, detonate it. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes. It worked. Oh.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Dude, that's epic.
It blew up the entire mountain. Oh my god, that was so cool. So there it was. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is by far my favorite trap, and I really love to do it. And remember, you do not need 6, 7, 8, 9 people to do this trap. All you really need is 2, maybe 3 people, but obviously the more Thors you have, the bigger of an explosion it will be. And I do not have a name for this trap, so leave your suggestions for what I should call this in the comments below, and I'll pick one to name it, and post a video if you do successfully do this, and name it what the current title of this video is, and I will definitely check it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like and comment if you enjoyed. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any ideas for traps that I can upload, then inbox me them on YouTube and I'll be sure to show them if it's good. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys later. And lastly, walruses.